By the way, I watched that movie.
What movie is that?
The one that I was saying, Forever in Blue Jeans, which is actually called Song Song Blue. You've seen?
No, I have not.
It was recommended to me by a couple people, and I thought, okay, I'll give it a shot, and it did not disappoint.
Yeah, but you didn't give it singing praises. I don't mean to say that since it's a movie about
Mark,
singing.
you are no match for the upon a day calendar that I'm looking at, and today's is about like yours just was there. What?
No, I meant that I'm not trying to. That was a serendipitous type of.
It was coincidental. Serendipitous is. Are we going to do this?
Go ahead.
I heard a guy use myriad correctly on a call at work, and I made a huge deal out of it. And he's like, "What is that guy doing? What's wrong with him?" But it was perfect. He used myriad as one would use the word many, unforced, natural. It's like when you're watching an Olympic diver and they don't even make a splash. It's like that, except myriad.
Did you take up the rest of the conference call by praising him?
I picked my spot. I put a little post-it note, at the edge of the page, and said, I'll get back to that. And then when he was done with whatever the hell he was saying, I don't know, it was boring. But I couldn't think of anything else. I don't know how well he pulled up myriad. He might have been talking about some bad things.
Were you all giddy when he used it correctly?
I felt things. I just want to keep it pro. I want to keep it professional. We got kids listening. But anyway, we golfed today and went to Newt's, and I'm having a sip of bourbon here, but I'm not affected to the point where I should forget what we talked about 3 minutes ago.
Oh, you were talking about the movie. Yeah. And I said you didn't sing the praises.
Yes, you did. To be funny, you said it as what when you say I didn't sing the praises, tell me what you're talking about there.
Well, you mentioned it we were at Newt's, and we mentioned it to Corey.
I recommended it highly.
You did not. You said, well, make sure you watch it with your wife.
Well, I
came across as you would not enjoy it if you were by yourself.
Okay. Well, that's interesting. That's an interesting take. Wrong, but it's interesting. Mark, we value your opinion as far off as it is. We really do. Your opinion matters here at TheAscertainers. No, I brought it up intentionally to recommend it, and I kind of threw in that he would get bonus points if he watched it with the wife because it's kind of a love story kind of a thing. That's all.
And you stayed awake during the whole movie.
I did. I sit on my couch and I will turn a movie on and I'll watch the beginning of the movie with the intent to finish the movie without falling asleep for just a little bit of it. I think if I was making movies, if I was Jim Spielberg, I would intentionally build the beginning of the movie would be kind of boring, and then it would just be 12 minutes of just gibberish nonsense that nobody needs to see. But then I would make a car blow up or something, and it would wake up everyone up and go okay, I'm paying attention now. And then they'd be hyper focused because I feel like they missed something. But it's a Jim Spielberg movie.
You know what?
They'll know that that's perfectly okay to do.
In the old type of movies where it was intermission in between, they could have Jim's sleep time and just flash that up on the screen till you wake up.
Would I have to say Jim's?
It does.
Would it be a little copyright? So I get a little taste out of every nap. I'm picking up what you're putting down, I think. Well, anyway, go check out Song Song Blue or search for it as Forever in Blue Jeans, and then realize it's not on any of the streaming services. Then you find the right name for it, and it's like, oh, it's everywhere. Enjoy. You're welcome. Did you watch any good cinema this week, Mark?
I did not.
Thank you. It's a good conversation starter, I think.
I did do a deep dive researching for this episode. I interrupted my staring at the wall just to make this podcast better.
Can you even tell when you're awake, when you're staring at a wall? I mean, you might go, is there a clock by the wall? I'm picturing the cartoons when they show time passing where the clock just goes, they pause and the guy's sleeping in one position and then there's a new scene and he's in a different position, but it's 3 hours later and stuff. Is that, I would imagine that's what retirement is like for you.
It's more, I have those pictures where if you blur your eyes or stare at it, you can see what's actually there.
Have you figured one out yet?
No,
Okay, well,
but
you got time.
yeah, I've only been retired for 4 years.
You might want to step it up. You want to Google it. Let AI help you or something. I don't like those. And you know what else? I also think I go cross-eyed after like trying to solve it. I feel like it messes up my like ovaries or something.
Maybe take out the contacts and you could see it right away.
That's what the world looks like that when my contacts are in. Just a big blur. And just because I'm cockeyed doesn't mean you have to talk about it. It's HIPAA, Mark. There's patient privacy. I'm cockeyed. I was born without eyelids. You know the story. And then they were able to do a transplant using foreskin, and they didn't know what would happen, like when I got excited, and it's not good.
We used the foreskin from the same person.
It was from me. Well, one eye was from me, and the other was from a fucking maniac. Sorry to use the F word. I'm trying not to. So yeah, it's like if I see like a picture of like a Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue, I'm all like, it looks like a.
Why are you winking at me?
Well, yeah, it's like it's bad. It's hard to look at. It looks like I have one of those side effects from some of the drugs you hear about. Rapid eye movements may occur, as well as irritation between the. I mean, basically, they use a long way of saying the taint. It's like the ass ball connection is going to get all itchy or is going to get all red or something like that. It's like a couple things. How bad was what you had that you'll put up with that, even in a low incidence? I don't know. I prefer that area not to itch or
I would agree
secrete.
with that.
You would agree that I don't like that, or you don't like it either?
I don't like it either.
Oh, okay. Well, look at that. We get some.
And I agree that you don't like it.
Win, 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 everybody. Look at how this episode is turning out very positive. I was worried. I feel a little under the weather. I have allergies or something. And I also got beat at golf today. Should we just rip the Band-Aid off of that?
Who are you?
We
are the Ascertainers.
I don't know who I am anymore after getting beat by you at golf. But I hope we have equal time and we could talk about the 2 rounds that occurred. Mark and I am Jim. I am the number 2 ascertainer. Mark is number 1. You don't have to wear that foam finger the whole episode, Mark. You can just say that I'm number 1, and meaning you would say it, not Jim's number 1. But no, I just made it harder. Yeah. That's Mark. Mark's the brain. This is Mark's brainchild.
Sorry, everyone.
Yeah. So send him an email we should have our own emails. Jim at TheAscertainers, and then Mark.
Well, we would be the big time. Yeah.
Yeah, but then you will see who gets more mail, and then. But I
we
think we
both
just,
get nothing.
I think we would just send ourselves mails like, I got like 44. What do you got? 2. So anyway, nobody ever gives us feedback. So and it shows. So yeah, send us some thoughts at theascertainers@gmail.com, or go to Facebook and like us. You can listen to some, like we used to post clips like a year ago. We put a clip out, and there's like probably 15 clips you can listen to. They're a minute long, like a little handful of goldfish crackers.
Plus, you could put the face to the voice.
I have a face for radio. I have a body for magazines. I have a body for just textbooks. Mark is dashing. Mark looks like Harrison Ford. It's no lie.
At his age now, which is 20 years older than I am.
Oh, I wasn't going to say anything, but actually it's keep going. 10 years. Mark talked about his age about 15 times on the golf course today, which I was like, is that your new thing? I'm old.
Well, you see how far I hit the ball. So I have to make sure that people know how old I am.
Yeah, you still beat me today. So last weekend, after we recorded, we played. So on Sunday we played. I think it was Sunday or Monday.
Sunday.
And it didn't go like it went today. It went pretty well for me and pretty poorly for Mark. I don't want to, I want to be a gracious victoire, if you will. And today, I kind of thought, you know what? As much as I know, I've never put 2 good rounds together. I thought if Mark plays as bad as he played last Sunday, I can still take him.
Which was horrible. I mean,
Today,
like I never played golf
today
before.
he starts just whacking him down the middle, set me up like a bowling pin and knocked me down, but it's okay. I know what happened. I know I'm not concerned.
Oh, good.
But if we take the 2 margins of victory, which we won't, I have no reason to feel bad.
No, you don't.
That was my polite way of saying, see, I wasn't going to say anything, and now I'm actually saying it. Mark beat me by less than I beat him by on Sunday.
You beat me on Sunday by 13 strokes.
Oh, that's a lot for 18 holes.
That was only 9.
Oh, that's a real lot for 9 holes. And then today I got beat by what we think, because I conceded on the last hole. Let's call it 5 strokes. Because
I'll give you that.
Yeah, okay. Less than 13. Wow. I must be written anyway. So golf is fun, but we've had a heat wave in Minnesota. We live in Minnesota, by the way. And we are the Ascertainers. And we eat at Newt's. We'll talk about that in a moment. But it was pretty hot. It's pretty sultry out there today.
My wife is from Arkansas, so I take motorcycle trips down there.
Did your wife go too?
She used to.
I think it's great. You go down and visit her family.
But a heat wave to them is completely different than a heat wave in Minnesota. You could not even play golf when they're having a heat wave. You would just melt. I know on one golf course that I would play, they had fans to keep the greens cool so they would not die.
So I lived in Pahonix and Phoenix. So when I was there, I was there from 89 to like 93. And I think it was after 2:00, they basically just let you play for free on the city-owned courses. Like it was like $6, all you could play. Because it was so miserable out there that there was very few people would play in the afternoon.
I would think
because it really does take it out of you, even though that's the kind of the desert heat or the drier heat, but still hot.
I know I was there on a motorcycle trip after college visiting some relatives. And
but Mark has a motorcycle, by the way. I'm not sure if you could figure that out by his last 2 stories. He likes going to hot weather on his motorcycle. Got a nice Honda, a 350, the Windjammer. Tell him about your bike. You just bought a new bike.
It's a Kawasaki Vulcan 900. I went from a 2006 to a 2023.
Cool. Cool. Does it actually cook rice, or do you have to
it's a very nice bike.
Eat rice on it? Don't they call those a rice burner? Don't the Harley people say all the Japanese bikes are rice burners?
Yes.
How many miles to the kernel or to the grain of rice do you get?
Well, it depends if you got the Jasmine or if you got the
Basmati. I like me some basmati.
They're too small.
Yeah. Get stuck in the carb. We're having motorcycle rice fun. We are your leader and that kind of stuff. So anyway, you got a cool new bike.
Have you used a rice cooker?
No, it's still sitting in a box. I don't think I will. I don't know why I took it. It was either we took it or it goes to like donation. So which it'll wind up at donation. I also have a pressure cooker, and I don't want to make a bomb. So what else would you do with a pressure cooker? I have a crock pot and I have time. I feel like the crock pot is more my speed than a pressure cooker. A pressure cooker just sounds bad. Come on. Do you write the puns of the day for the pun of the day calendar?
I do.
Do you want to know what today's is? It's so bad, I want to get it over with. It's a, what is that, Mark? A picture of what?
A lawn chair.
It's a lawn chair, and it says, I'll cherish you forever.
Oh.
But they spelled cherish, CHAIR. ISH, I had to look. So, yeah. And then tomorrow's is almost unforgivable. It's an ice cream cone, and it says, you're the coolest. There's not even a play on words. I'm going to keep going until I find one that's suitable. Dinosaur. It says, you are dynamite. Now, if the dinosaur was exploding, then that would be, get it? Dino? Or is it Dino? Dino-mite? Dino, like from the Flintstones?
Or if you had J.J. Walker on that.
Exactly. But he was not a dinosaur, last I remember.
Yeah, but he said dynamite.
He did. Every episode. Very reliable. As reliable as the Ascertainers are when it comes to going to the best sports bar south of the river. It's called Newt's. It's in Apple Valley. We've been a little negligent in our live spots for Newt's. We've been using a pre-recorded version, but we were there tonight. And interestingly, tonight we got there a little later than we normally go because we golfed in it, So same great crowd, same great service, same great food. Got to hang out with Mr. Big, Corey, the Godfather, the Podfather, and yeah, all good. Very good. Did not win a pull tab. We kind of won a pull tabs, but we put it back in.
We didn't lose big.
No, that's about my comfort level in losing. I go over that, and then I start chasing. It's like, wow, we got to keep going to get our money back.
What's your comfort of losing on the golf course?
I don't know. I lose so infrequently, I don't even know what my comfort level is. But I enjoyed both rounds. Neither round was, today was bad. Today was just 2 bad holes. Other than that, it was pretty okay. Boy, those 2 bad holes were devastating.
Especially when one's a par 3.
I took a 9 on a par 3. I lost 2 balls on a par 3. How the hell? That's not even a thing. And there was, how much water? None. How many sand traps? None. But it's got that one little Stonehenge looking thing that I found twice.
In the middle is all out of bounds, and it's surrounded by out of bounds.
We did have a Shark Tank idea, though, at Newt's, talking to Mr. Corey there. And it was, I thought, why don't they make a golf course for the crappy golfer and just invert everything? Like the rough would be like a, short grass. And the fairway would have like the trees in it and alligators and all the bad and really long grass would be in where the fairway traditionally is. So to the left and to the right of the fairway, that's where you want to aim. I think that would be a fun course. I think people would play that course. I think it would probably cost more than I really want to invest, but we could probably sneak into Fountain Hills where they're building that data center.
I was probably like that now.
It's probably exactly. So we just got to mow the rough and boom, we're in business.
That would get irritating because you have the best shot of your life.
I don't think that would happen as often as you think. I've seen you play.
Well, I've only had one best shot of my life.
See? Well, technically, any of us can only have one best shot. You can have better shots or good shots. Good, better, best. I didn't really have to sell you on that idea, did you? All right, so Newt's, I had the quesadilla tonight. Really good, really good. They have an interesting salsa. I think you should all go there for their salsa. It's very, I'll just say Midwest. But it's good. It's just good food. Is it the best food you'll ever eat? Come on. But it's goddamn good. It's part of the whole package. Ice cold beer, fresh pop popcorn, juicy burgers, great sandwiches. What'd you have tonight?
I had a Jefe Rojo.
But Mark, you don't eat meat. How could you have the Jefe Rojo burger?
Well, I had the fake meat patty.
So if you don't eat meat, you can still enjoy all of their great burgers because all of their burgers are available either with like a half-pound meat patty, 2 4-ounce smash patties, the Impossible meat. What do you call that?
I believe they use Beyond
Burger. So a non-beef, like a meat substitute kind of a thing. And you can also get chicken on there. So they got options for everybody. So their menu is like, take everything and quadruple it because of all the different options you have. But it's good. And if you haven't been to Newt's, you should go to Newt's. And if you do go to Newt's, we'd appreciate it if you just said, hey, you know what? The best podcast in the Harris Acres 2 development or something. They sent us. They spoke well of you. And we're going to have you ask to be, if you're sitting at the bar, you're just probably going to see Sarah or Beth or Kayla or MJ. There's a lot of people, I guess, that work at the bar. But if you've got a group and you're going to sit at a table, I'm going to say ask for Dawn because we talked to Dawn tonight.
We did.
But you can also ask for a lot of other people. Itzel's fun too. So go to Newt's. Thank you. They also sponsor the podcast where we are being compensated for our endorsement.
Because we do receive a beer
each. Every time we go in there and buy 4 beers each. So it's a deal for both sides win. It's all good. So Another thing that you can rely on from the Ascertainers is we'll do Song of the Week. This week, however, our topic is cover songs. So what do you want to do? You want to talk about cover songs first?
Let's do Song of the Week and then get into the topic.
All right. Who's going first?
He's pointing at me.
I am. I went first last couple of weeks.
Okay, I'm doing a song by Jorma Kaukonen, who was a founding member of Jefferson Airplane and Hot Tuna.
I can name 0 Hot Tuna songs, but I know KQ used to play one.
There was a music tribute concert for Jerry Garcia. It was called Dear Jerry, celebrating the music of Jerry Garcia, and he does a more rocking version of Sugaree. He didn't try to emulate Jerry. He just played it the way he thought it should be played. He's an excellent guitarist.
I thought so too. I pegged him as an Allman or a Trucks when you played it.
You did.
Is that pretty far off?
No, you are not at all.
Okay, cool.
So that was my song of the week.
And it's called what now?
Sugaree.
Sugaree, like
Sugaree.
Sugaree. Oh, see what I did there? I thought it was a boxer. Because I was saying it wrong. I thought it was Sugar Ray. But okay. So I was torn, I say. Not torn between two lovers, feeling like a fool. I don't know who sings that, but I should. But I heard the covered version of this song this past week. And then I realized, I go, oh, that's not their song that was actually written and performed. I shouldn't say written. It was originally performed by the Everly Brothers. And the song is called Love Hurts. So most people in our demographic would know the Nazareth version of that song. And then when you find out it was kind of a nice little poppy little country number when it first came out, I think it's kind of novel and interesting. And it's a cool song in its own right. But then knowing, I think Nazareth, I think it would be an example of a cover where they really improved, or they made the song their own to the point where it's a great song.
Was the Everly Brothers a top charting song when it came out?
Love Hurts?
Yeah.
I don't believe so. And just were the Everly Brothers, plural. Would be Ted Nugent. Would be the Everly Brothers, but I don't want to get hung up on that, Mark. Mark's not even making his face didn't even change. He has been so beaten down by life and what I do. That's because you beat me at golf. I had to. That was mean. It was a retaliatory hit. Okay, now he's reacting.
Oh, you're fun to hang with. What is our topic tonight?
Topic tonight is cover songs. I think we've done it before, but there's a lot of cover songs, so deal with it. If you've heard the other episode, then you can just turn this one off. But we know that 2 people probably listen to the other episode. But can I kick off the festivities?
You may.
I think I used to have a problem with cover songs, I guess. It's like, hey, you're a band, write your own stuff. The other guy, let that be theirs. But I really admire when somebody really makes the song different, all that stuff. What I don't like, I'll give you an example right now. Motley Crue covered "Smoking in the Boys' Room," and they didn't need to. That effort, it's like, oh wow, this is a great song. It's like, have you heard the original? That's an example where I think the original is better than the cover. But I think "Love Hurts" by Nazareth, I think it's a better cover than the original. So that's kind of where that was a long way to get there.
In a short time.
Long way to go and a short time to get there. Eastbound and down. Long way to go.
A lot of songs that became hits for, let's say, Rolling Stones were old blues covers.
Okay.
That you would never knew.
So I appreciate that they brought it back into the public eye or ear, as it were. I wasn't going to hear Mudcrutch or Mudvayne's version of it. Or not Mudvayne. Shit.
Mudcrutch was Tom Petty.
Yeah. I'm sorry. What was the old guys?
Muddy Waters?
Sure. Or Howlin' Wolf. Or, these old blues people.
I think if you're covering a song that people would have heard before,
Mm-hmm.
Say it's Smoking in the Boys' Room. You heard that song in your generation, and then someone did it again. Why?
Thank you. However, though, it's like we're like the Kinks and Van Halen. There are people that could say the same thing about if you're old, then you knew about the one, but if you're young, all you knew was the Van Halen version. Talking about Van Halen. Van Halen covered, and I thought they did justice to the covers that they did. I can think of 3 right now, and I don't know who sings one of them. Ice Cream Man. Wasn't it like a really old blues song, like 100-year-old blues song?
I believe so.
So I don't know who sang it.
I just saw a video of David Lee Roth sitting down with a guitar trying to play that and sing it. I had no idea what song he was trying to play.
Was it recent?
Yes.
Oh, Dave.
It was sad.
Dave. Just do a GoFundMe, man. I'll send you the money. Please don't make me listen to you.
I swear I thought I heard some boos in the crowd.
I saw like a tweet or whatever that is on X where it said, this 70-year-old guy played Jump as his last song. He goes, there's probably dumber ways to spend $50, but I can't think of any right now. That was a pretty thorough lashing he got. But Van Halen. I thought Van Halen's cover of You're No Good by Linda Ronstadt, which I'm assuming that's her original song. Maybe she covered it too. I thought it was just great. I thought they really made, the way they made stuff very, just a heavier version. You really got me. The Kinks song. That's probably the quintessential. That's how you change a song. And you honor the song because you're covering it, right? Sorry. Right drink. Every time I say right in that way, I have to take a drink. I'm so irritated by that. Oh, it's getting worse. Society's going to be taken over by the word right, look, and listen in conversations. Did we talk about this in the last episode? I feel like I ranted on that. Like a politician will say, it's like, hey, what do you think of the, current state of the economy? Well, it's not good, but look, what am I looking at? Or when the people go, hey, listen. And then you say something. It's like, well, we're in the conversation. Of course I'm listening. It's so condescending and rude. But then with the overuse of the word right. Yeah, so the economy's not going well, right? And, right? And it's like, oh, what are you like hypnotizing me? Or you're manipulating me? Don't use words to manipulate or anything else for that matter. Cover songs. Sorry.
Jim reminded me, David Lee Roth covered, his first album, 2 I know of.
Ice Cream Man, and you really got me.
I'm talking about a solo album, California Girls, and then I'm Just a Gigolo.
I'm Just a Gigolo. Did a good job with both of those too, thanks to video.
Right. California Girls was actually a pretty good.
Thank you for the video. That was pre-internet. That was like fill up the bank, if you know what I'm talking about. That's like pre-Gatorade activities.
Robert Palmer, Simply Irresistible. Was that the one?
Addicted to Love.
Addicted to Love.
Simply Irresistible. You had the same, whatever, band. On the Addicted to Love, it was a band, and they all kind of fake played instruments. And then I thought the other one they had it was like just rows of like a choir behind them.
Same type of look.
Yes. It's all about the music, isn't it?
It is.
Hey, you know what? I don't think I'd listen to the songs that much, but for the videos. So, do you have any other? Here's my list. It says Love Hurts. Already covered it. Ice Cream Man. And then the next one says Anything by Shatner. William Shatner put out at least one album where he covered songs.
Yes, he put out many.
What's the one? I think it's Elton John, Rocket Man. I think that's the best one. I'll post that under in the show notes. 0 Hours. I think Stewie even covered William Shatner covering David Bowie.
That's impressive.
No, that's Elton John. I feel like he does a Bowie tune as well. But yeah, anything by Shatner, love it. Spoken word basically is what he did, and smoked cigarettes. It was fantastic. But I will let you talk about your cover songs. Put your glasses on now.
My cover songs are all live songs. I'd like to do.
I know one of them.
Go ahead.
Moni Moni, Billy Idol.
He did that on an album.
We also played it live.
I'm sure you did.
Goof. Hit me.
Pearl Jam doing Mother from Pink Floyd.
Oh,
Mother, do you think she'll like the song?
okay.
Eddie Vedder, he just has a raw voice. And they're turning into more of a jam band where they don't want to put out studio albums anymore. They just want to play live.
You've covered this extensively. We should go see Pearl Jam sometime.
And then I have...
Oh, maybe not so much. Just right through that.
I'd rather see...
Youngblood.
The Black Crowes. And my other one is Rich Robinson, Chris's brother of the Black Crowes, covering Oh Sweet Nothing from the Velvet Underground. That is a great tune. The Doors, Who Do You Love? It was during their 1970 tour. That became a kind of a staple of their...
And that was, of course, done by, originally?
I'm not sure.
Artists?
Yeah. The Foo Fighters, I brought this up before, the Who Rock Honors. And they played Young Man Blues and Bargain.
Bargain.
Very messy, but
yes,
very fun to listen to.
Dave Grohl, way to go, buddy.
So if you have Page and Plant doing Led Zeppelin tunes, reimagining them, is that a cover?
No.
Oh.
No, that's just...
Or like Lou Reed stealing everything from the Velvet Underground for his rock and roll.
Now that you could make an argument for. Also, wouldn't that be like, didn't Robbie Robertson do some stuff after the band and probably ripped some of that off? Or
no, he just took credit for whatever the band put out.
The band did? Yeah, okay. All right. I'm getting my breath back from some of your songs because it was hard there for a second because they were so good.
Dick.
So there was a band called The Arrows. Not familiar with their work. I didn't do a lot of research on this, but there's a song called "I Love Rock and Roll."
Joan Jett.
Apparently, that was originally done by The Arrows. So I'll have to check out The Arrows. And then
you sound like a game show.
That's right, The Arrows. And I hold the card. The Arrows. Last Kiss was originally done by J. Frank Wilson and the Cavaliers, easily a top 5 band name.
But you've mentioned them before.
I know, and actually, I think last time we talked about cover songs. But they wrote a song that was then done, that most people would know about when Pearl Jam did it. But then Posty, you know who Posty is? Post Malone. He's a thing. He's the original Jelly Roll. He's the original guy with the tattoos on his face that could sing pretty good.
I didn't know he went by Posty.
I call him Posty.
Oh, okay.
You would probably call him Mr. Post Malone.
Mr. Malone.
We're good. Maloney. Well, anyway, I hope he doesn't come a knocking and beat my ass. But he sang an acoustic version of Last Kiss, and it is riveting. It's a very good song. So hats off to J. Frank Wilson, and it might even be his Cavaliers or the Cavaliers. But we looked at him, and between he and Wayne Cochran, some of the best hair going. Big old, he looked like kind of like the Crusher, but with a huge, from wrestling, but with a huge just pompadour of blonde beauty hair. So don't look at me like that. I'm uncomfortable.
You should be. You've always been very critical of lead singers' looks in rock and roll bands.
Oh yeah, we talked about that today. Do you get my point though? Todd Rundgren was on the radio, and it occurred to me while listening to Todd Rundgren, it was Hello, It's Me, I think is the name of the song. Anyone who doesn't like that song, we need to have words because that is, I think by all accounts, a very beautiful song.
No, I don't care for that song.
Of course you don't. Objectively, that's a good song. You don't got to like it. You just got to know, oh, yeah, that's a good song. It's good.
You just got to know.
It's held up. It's held up over time. It is, oh, my gosh. And you wonder why I hammer you once in a while. So anyway, my point is that but Todd Rundgren was quite a unique look, okay? And that's where I said, I'll throw Chris Robinson in this since you brought up the Black Crowes. Was it Chris the singer?
Yes, correct.
If you're gonna front a rock band, you either got to be pretty good looking or hideous. It's the guys in the middle. You know what I mean? you could Todd Rundgren is hard to look at. I'll just say it right now. I didn't even know what color his teeth were, but then he had his hair all jacked up and he wore weird glasses and just he was trying to. I don't think he was trying to make himself look better, but I think that you either got to be just weird looking or good looking. But if you're in the middle, that's you better be a pretty good singer. You better be a real good singer.
I'm trying to think of who you would classify as in the middle.
The singer for Great White, Jack Russell, I think was his name. The singer for The Cult.
I thought you had him as the ugly.
No, see, that's the thing. You allowed me to expand on my last week's comment. It's not that he's fugly, it's that he's in the middle. He's just he doesn't have, his features aren't to the point where he's distractingly off-putting or distractingly like, wow, that's a good-looking man. But that's, it's a taste thing. Shouldn't say it like that. It is a preference thing. Now in Youngblood, I listened to the song that we posted. It's called Hello Heaven or something like. And the middle part, the part I like, sounds there's influences of Black Sabbath directly from War Pigs, Bryan Adams, and Def Leppard. As I was listening, I'm like, it sounds like I feel like he is either honoring or borrowing or I'm doing my little finger quotes or ripping off like everyone that came before him. He doesn't have his own sound, and that's great if you enjoy that. But if for him to have longevity, he's going to have to do his own thing. I worry about you, Youngblood.
Well, we brought up, who was the band I was, ETI. Blue Oyster Cult.
Jigs.
Where they have a unique sound, but then they also sound like all these other bands. Maybe that's his.
I think in the case of Blue Oyster Cult, at the end of the day, you can say that sounds like Blue Oyster Cult on a lot of their songs. Like they have Godzilla, Black Blade, that other one, Fear the Reaper, either way. And then also in some of their other songs, you hear when you hear them play live, it's like, oh, you can hear maybe their influences or maybe some stuff that they, maybe borrowed a chord or something like that. But it's not the same. That Youngblood is more like, it's almost like he's mimicking them as opposed to just kind of sounds like them. There's only so many notes there,
It might be a generational thing that the people we talked to on the golf course, they came across like they thought Youngblood was.
I thought you were talking between you and I because we are of different eras.
We are a year apart, almost.
Eras end and they start. We're just on two separate eras, pal. Just happened to be that it ended a couple days after before I was born. I don't write the rules.
The younger generation hasn't heard much of the songs we listen to, so they can go ahead and take that.
That goes back to your original theory on cover songs. That if the, what do you call it, the 18 to 34, whatever that good money spending, whatever the key demographic, that's what all the TV shows want to aim themselves at. So if you're, I'm not even going to start. I'm not going to be able to make sense of this. I'm going to quit. Not forever, just for this podcast. Just for this topic.
When Burt Reynolds was at what was the football movie that Adam Sandler redid?
Longest Yard.
And the interviewer had never seen the original. And she's asking Burt Reynolds.
Like if you ever saw the movie?
Something about that. And he goes, did you ever see the original movie that I was, the star in? She goes, no. And he slaps her.
Like hard?
No, but enough to.
He's Burt Reynolds. He can do it.
But I think that's the point you were trying to get across. The
point is this: is that if for people when a cover comes out, they're banking on that the record buying public, that's their first experience with that song, as opposed to, oh yeah, I've already heard this song. You know what I mean? And I think that then based on what your first experience with that song, probably they'd be your favorite version. Even if it's not the best version, it's going to be the one that it was imprinted on your head. And I'm thinking about You Really Got Me, Van Halen. The Kinks version, back when it came out, probably blew people's minds because it was a good rockin' tune with some little guitar fuzz going and stuff. But yeah, I don't think it needed to be covered, but if they're going to cover it, I think they did it justice. I think they kind of, they did a yes and. They said, yes, we'll cover that and we'll do it a little better. But here we are. Shatner. God, can we get Shatner on anything? We shouldn't. Every time we talk about someone, they wind up
Dead.
dying.
Yeah. Thank you for listening.
Yeah, thanks.
Let's go away.
Don't go away. Mad.
I'm just going to go away.
Wow. It's almost like I didn't read that. Anyhow, good night, or good day. Good day.
Good day, sir.
I said good day.